I don't know. It just seems like the WNBA is in their own way. If nothing else.
Right. I mean, honestly, I feel like the NBA just got lucky when it came to Magic and Bird. Meaning, like they came in the league, Magic took the Lakers went to the finals that year, and then it was just like one of the things where it was like the Celtics in the finals just had. I mean, Celtics and Lakers just had to keep going back and forth in the finals, like So it was like it was an easier thing as far as the odds started. I'm saying in a way that both you had a white guy who would shoot the ball like this, you had a black guy who was just real, flamboyant with it, I should say, or just so from a stand, like I said, the New York Liberty won the championship last year, but like I said, nobody's even talking about it. Like, I haven't even forgot all about it now. Hopefully, they can get some stars that's in the league. I mean, in the championship that can bring more eyes to it. Hopefully, but like I said, you really got to do something different.
So after so even though you guys said that you don't consume a lot of WNBA, is there normally a player that you look for? Like, has the WNBA made that inroad of I want to see this person?
No.
Nah.
Wait,
I got more. I got more. Go ahead.
Tough crowd.
Nah, but for me, it's that. So once I realized my life was going to be very busy, I started to, as Colin Cowherd, I heard the term from him, prune my sports tree. And the first thing that went was baseball. I gave up on like watching baseball. And then I gave up on, I think wrestling came after that. And then it got down to like regular season basketball. So I don't have space for new sports in my life is the problem. Like if I don't watch a whole lot of regular season NBA ball, I'm not going to watch regular season WNBA basketball. It's just not going to happen.
But not even the playoffs, though.
I might check out the playoffs. I have not watched. I think I've watched. I watched a few WNBA finals games.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most I can say I've watched in totality.
I've watched 2 games. One was with Angel Reese and CC going at it, and that was really it.
But I have gone to a WNBA game. I went to the game last year. Chicago and Aces. So I mean, I did do that part.
Shout out to Asia Wilson, South Carolina.
Yeah, I haven't been to a WNBA game. I haven't been to one, but I actually hear that they're pretty good in person.
Yeah, I will say that it was a great game. I mean, like the crowd and the way they do the fan engagement, like it's a great experience. I will say that much. Like it definitely keeps you interactive. They keep you in the game.
And while we're here, I think this is a great opportunity to say this. The WNBA also continues to mess up, like miss the opportunity to build up all of its stars because somehow they let Caitlin Clark get WNBA Player of the Year last year.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Asia Wilson is right there. Like the disrespect of Asia Wilson continues. It's
MVP.
Really ridiculous.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they were going into this, or last season, going into last season, they were back-to-back champions.
Asia Wilson, if Asia Wilson was a guy in the NBA, she would be Michael Jordan. She is having that type of career, and they're completely ignoring it.
I heard that, like, didn't she, like, score the most points or had the highest average or something like that?
She's already a 3-time MVP. She already has 2 titles. Like, she might have 3 titles. I can't remember how many titles she got. But, like,
that's insane.
She's done
yeah,
everything
she got 2. They got 3 last year.
No, but that's the thing, and they're in Las Vegas. So you would think that with the NBA talking about expanding into Vegas, you would
26, 11, and 2, and nobody's talking about her. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. 26. I mean, this season she's doing 22, but last year 26, 11, and 2, bro.
Damn, that's a 4-point drop. Sheesh.
Yeah, so they're 2-time champions, 2022 and 2023, and so that was something that we brought up on Sports Reports as Ordered because they were talking about all the champions or whatever, like these are the basketball champions XYZ, and they left the Aces out, and so I was like, does Joe Biden know who the Las Vegas Aces are? But going back to your point, Rez, about how the NBA owns 50% of the league. If they're trying to expand the NBA into Vegas, you would think that they would put the coverage on how Vegas has become a basketball town.
Yep. Yep.
But it just goes back to the original point. Basketball fans don't actually like basketball. Looking at you, Ro.
Take that, Ro.
Hey, facts. Hey, I take it to the chin, player. I'm not gonna say he ain't no sugarcoat it.
And I don't want to get off the WNBA per se, but just let me ask you, Ro. Saying because I know you're the resident here that did this, but why you ain't want to watch the finals, man?
Who? The WNBA finals? I didn't watch it.
Oh, I thought you were one of the ones.
No, I was no. I watched it. No, I was into it. I feel like I was one in the group chat, especially when we got to the last couple games. Yes, sir, I was into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so going into next season, real quick, how do you feel about the Lakers off season so far?
I mean, Marcus Smart. What's the other guy? Ayton.
Yeah, y'all got Jake, as I call him, Jake LaPervia. Jake LaRavia,
trying to do some things. It's just I ain't gonna lie to you. Lakers did some real bad contracts years ago, and they still haven't really kind of got out of that. That makes sense. And also when they got AD, they got rid of a whole bunch of draft picks and stuff. So it's kind of like you kind of just got to get what's left over because you don't have no wiggle room for real. So LeBron, you got him locked up for one more year. This last year for him. I will say that, but that trade is definitely stopped. Mark Walter is definitely that's a dub with that. So once you get him off your books, that's gonna help a little bit, but. They just at a point now, they just kind of got to work what they got because they're a long way from getting draft picks. You're talking about like 2030, you know what I mean? So
they're talking about, we got to get ready for 2027. And that's where Bron is like, hold up, wait. Like, 2027.
I mean, yeah, no. Like I was saying, like when Bron came in, it was a good thing, but also I feel like it set them back some years. At least he did give him the championship, whether you want to call it both, fake, whatever you want to call it, it was a championship, so at least he did do that much for them. But outside of that, LeBron comes with a lot, and he definitely, I would say, messed their books up a little bit because that's one thing when you get these veteran players in, it kind of messes up your team as far as the future. Everybody kind of thinks win now, and then you win now, and that's it's like, what do we do now? It's kind of like what they had the Rams did that when they went all, and they got the ring, but after that, they've kind of been trying to find themselves post Super Bowl, you know what I mean? So.
Right.
So I think that's the Lakers. I mean, like I said, I appreciate the little dishes they did. Obviously, still not enough to win no championship. I give them being contenders a little bit, be entertaining as always, but they're not going to win the chip.
Yeah, I was going to ask Jack too, since he a Lakers fan, but I ain't want him to take 5 minutes to shit on LeBron.
No, I don't do that. So what I will say is, I have two friends. One's name is Rajan, and one's name is 2-5. What I will say is they have told me to, kind of calm down a little bit. And I feel like I've done that. So what I won't do is take 30 years to shit on LeBron. What I will do is say LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players ever. I appreciate him giving us a ring, and I appreciate him keeping the Lakers name in the media, just keeping it alive.
Okay, that's growth right there. And I like that. So, Rez, what's happening down there on South Beach, man?
Yo, we suck, man.
I heard Terry Rozier may still be going to jail here. Like we thought he was off.
I heard about that too.
In fact, I hope that they also find out that Tyler Hero has also been gambling. If they can find out that he's been gambling, Pat Riley, if they can find out that he's been gambling, let's clear it out, man. Let's clear it out. Let's send all these guys to jail so we can.
Well, I was wondering because your teams, you and Rose's team and Jack's team are kind of intertwined here because the rumors on the street is that the Lakers are trying to move Dalton Connect, possibly Austin Reeves, but for Andrew Wiggins?
Another person.
See, that's what I was about to say. Thank you. Another purpose they were trying to get another old guy. You're getting rid of your young talent. Like I like Dalton Connect. You need to keep them young guys, man. Connect and Reeves are good players, man. Like you keep developing. You know what I'm saying? Like they're young. I don't want no old ass Andrew Wiggins. No offense, but
right.
It's so you're gonna be in the same boat next year because they're not even him moving him. That still doesn't have no bench. People understand you got to have a bench as well as just starting five.
Yeah,
you got to have depth.
Well, at this point, it would be kind of ironic if a LeBron James team brought in Andrew Wiggins, wouldn't it?
Oh, true. Yeah, if you want to go, yeah.
That's just
I
crazy
think like
to
that.
me,
You're right, yeah.
that it in that way. But this is kind of the territory that comes with LeBron, right? Like when you have LeBron on your team, you don't just get to play young players, I guess. Like you don't get to develop people because you're always in win now mode. And I think that's kind of where that talk is going 2027 talk, because LeBron doesn't have until 2027.
No.
I want to apologize to you guys. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to run out like that, but my son, he climbed up my daughter's bunk bed.
So last question.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Right. Can't lose any kids during the hot box.
Yeah. All right, so last question. You know what I mean? We don't have to get too deep into this because I know it makes Residente mad, but is there any chance that LeBron James does not finish this season on the Lakers roster?
100%. I don't think he will be a Laker this year.
Like
He
even
will not-
starting the
I think he's
season?
gonna finish.
He will not be a Los Angeles Laker this year. He does not want to be there. LeBron James runs the NBA. He will get what he wants. He will be traded.
Have we heard a bit? So LeBron speaks, y'all.
Look, Rez, you say that.
He
But
speaks,
LeBron
he
is
has a podcast.
Yeah, I know, but he's also one of those guys. Like, think about when he went to Miami. He held that shit and did a whole press conference for a bullshit
No,
ass.
he didn't do it.
Listen,
The Heat did it. LeBron didn't call in the spark people with the sparklers and get the arena. LeBron didn't do that. The team did that.
No, I'm talking about when he first announced, like, I'm taking my talents to South Beach. Did the whole,
You mean the time where he raised over $3 million for the Boys and Girls Club?
Yes. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying he's drama. So even if Bron knows, wait, because look, if Bron knows I'm leaving this team, he's not gonna say it until the last second.
But he doesn't have to. Why should he?
No, he doesn't have to.
I think he's done for his career. I think
That's
it's
his
gonna
leverage.
be his last season there. I think he's gonna finish the season out just because of how high and big his contract is.
Right.
There's not too many players that can match that contract.
What,
Well, I know Cleveland was one of the teams, obviously, the closest to his hometown that was on the list, but they would have to make 2 or 3 trades just to free up the money to bring him in.
Okay, let's just ask ourselves, because we're talking about LeBron through the lens of history, right? LeBron's drama over the years and everything, right? What has LeBron never done in his career? Demanded a trade.
Left the team before his contract was up.
He's never left the team before his contract was up. He's never demanded a trade ever.
Okay.
Correct. I just think it's different because, like I said, he's in his 40s.
Hey,
I'm saying
another
he's
thing
in his 40s.
LeBron has never done is got on ESPN daytime TV to talk shit either.
But I think he did that for a reason. I think that was extremely intentional. Like, I think if you look at just all the things that come with it, right? He did it on ESPN. He did it right before Get Up came on. Or was it right after Get Up? Because
I think McAfee comes on around lunchtime.
right after Get Up.
So
It
right
was
after first
all-
take, actually.
It was all just to get at Stephen A. Smith. After the Bronny interaction.
Right.
That was for one reason only. Okay, you want to talk about me? I'm going to come and I'm going to talk, but I'm not going to talk to you.
And
And
I'm
I
going to talk
would
on your territory.
Right, and I'm going to talk on your territory, and nothing. There's nothing you can do about it.
And not only that, but your number one competitor that's trying to get the money that you get.
Yep.
You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So
You walk around here like you swinging 14 inches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna show you, you ain't who you think you are.
I'm the Mandingo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. But also tonight, we were going to talk about, this, RG3. He always talking, he always flapping his gums. There's a 7-footer that said he was going to punch him in the face if he keep on talking. So what was your guys' reaction to that?
I mean, honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll let Jack. I feel like Jack he has a lot to say. Like, I did a little cough. Like he about to go in.
I mean, I like it. I like Shaq. I hate RG3. I've always hated RG3. I hated the nigga at Oregon when he was a little. Not Oregon.
Baylor.
At Baylor.
Green. Just for anybody. Hey, it's green. My bad. My brain got it.
Yeah, you're cool, bro.
But, yeah,
That's what's kind of
I've never liked RG3. I ain't like him because he was a Redskin. I mean, that automatically like X'd him out. But he's always been corny as hell, and he's never had to express it. That's the thing. Like, a good author I know said that your energy it precedes you. You know what I mean? Like your energy is felt. There's an aura.
You funny, Mike.
RG3, his energy is corny. Like he's a corny.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I really want to see if Shaq really was slapping shit out of him. I just would love to see that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just here for the toxic part of that. I want to see if Shaq really was slapping. I want to say call a spade a spade. I want to call your bluff. We playing poker. Let's call.
I
let's
don't
go.
think that Shaq. I don't think Shaq wouldn't slap him at all. I think it 100% would happen.
From the reaction to people hearing Shaq say that, the belief seems to be that Shaq he has done it in the past to others, and that's sort of his bag. So
right.
2-5.
Well, you know, I think that Shaq comes off a little weird sometimes with this Angel Reese thing. Like it doesn't even come across as like, hey, I'm her mentor or this is my little sister. It comes across of like, I want to defend my girl's honor.
Hey, they could be dating.
Oh, come on.
No, they're not dating.
Come on.
No, I don't.
I'm not saying that they
he throws shit on people. Hold up, what you saying, Mike? He throws feces on people. No, but no, RG3 better tread lightly. Like it's one of those things, right? Initially, when I first read RG3's tweet, I didn't read the whole thing, so I was like, okay, he's defending. I didn't like the fact that he put the picture on the tweet, but I was like, okay, he's defending her. And then when I went back and it was like, yeah, her people was threatening my family, and I'm just like, come on, man, like. You can make a whole different tweet about that if you felt necessary, but this is not the tweet or time for that. So I understand Shaq's reaction, but I don't think that being a damn near 50-year-old dude talking about punching people in the face because of what they tweet, that's not the wave.
Sometimes I think it depends on who the person is. Like me personally, I like to say this. Like everybody says, Robert Griffin III. Like everybody knows he's corny. Like me personally, I probably wouldn't even have responding like that, but that's just me. I feel like everybody's tough on these podcasts and on behind keyboards and stuff like that. But I feel it probably wasn't recommended. I don't know what RG3's angle was or what was he trying to get out of it, but it's one of the things. The reason out of
it. That's what he was trying to get.
You know what?
Because honestly, all I heard was the back. All I heard was Shaq's part. I didn't even see RG3's part. That's how much.
Yeah. So like these dumbass people. So hold on real quick, Jack. These dumbass people made a tweet with the NBA 2K cover. He put a chimp on it that was supposed to represent Angel Reese. So RG3 was supposed to be defending Angel Reese against the people that did that. Like basically, like, hey. I know I got my issues with her, but she doesn't deserve this. Nobody deserves this. This is sports, so on and so forth. But then he threw in there her people were threatening my family and all this kind of stuff. And they verified to me that she does hate Caitlin Clark. And it was like, come on, bro, what you doing?
So my issue with RG3 is this, right? Just take it off the Shaq thing. Just talk specifically about the RG3 thing.
Yeah.
Dude seems to have a problem with black women.
RG3?
Yeah. Dude seems to have a real issue with black women. And I'm not sure why. But just the way it comes off and the way he talks about black women versus the way he talks about white women, it's mad weird.
Oh no, you know why? You know exactly why.
Because he liked those glasses of milk.
But that's fine. But that's fine. Love who you love. Like there's nothing wrong with loving somebody that's not in your race. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll never knock somebody for that. But when you do it and you make a point of it to down talk black women, that's not cool. And coming back to the Ronnie Clark thing, that's what he was saying out the gate. It's like I know how you get down. But from that standpoint, that's not cool. Love who you love. Nobody gonna tell you, you can't love a white woman or you can't love a Portuguese woman like Ish from the pod or anybody like love who you love. But understand that you don't gotta tear down black women to do it.
Right.
Nah, Rez, see, this is the problem with RG3, bro. He hates black women because he can never get them in school. He was literally corny. And
He was scared to smile, and they called him ugly. But life is harsh. Hug me, don't reject me. You know what I'm saying?
But seriously, bro, like he was one of them. He was a dude that never got on with black girls when he was younger. Then he got some money, and he's like, nah, fuck them. I'm never going to the black woman. I was corny. So, it's kind of like how anime nerds and incels and, all these other dudes that follow the red pill, they go, black women, they don't fuck with me because, in high school, you was a lame. That's why. You were a loser and nobody fucked with you.
Hey, I don't know.
Now you
I
mad.
need some more context on what Mike talking about. He threw shit on Devin George. I need to hear more about this.
I don't think he threw shit on him. He threw like his shitty draws or something like that at Devin George.
Shitty draws. What the?
I mean, that's throwing shit. I don't care. Like,
Here, hold on, let me see.
Shaq big ass would have had some slugs in him after that.
That's crazy work, bro.
No, but no, RG3 is just I don't know what the word is, but he's just because I would like to imagine that he has a black mother, he has sisters and all this kind of stuff. So I would like to imagine that he has some respect for people, for black women. So that's just rough, you know what I mean? But I also think that the original thing that started this conversation probably goes a lot differently if his wife wasn't on camera while he was saying the things that he was saying about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Like, I think that what's the word? The optic of his white wife being there and kind of like the little, like she wasn't really saying anything, but the face was, saying that type of thing is kind of what set everybody off. And I play with that zoom there, but afterwards he had a chance to step out and say, look, I wasn't trying to make this a racial thing. I wasn't trying to do any of this, but he just kept backpedaling and trying to change the subject. Like, you brought my wife into this. Ryan didn't say anything bad about your wife. He just said that she was on screen. Right. So he knew he didn't have a leg to stand on. So he was trying to create another narrative to take the heat off of himself.
Yeah.
So Gary Payton said that Shaq used to poop and pee in a bucket over days and then pour it on rookies who were using a restroom stall.
Oh, dog, I'd kill you.
So Shaq has denied it as of January 2025. He said he denied it, right? But
right.
Yeah, there's no record or credible report, but yeah.
I don't know. Gary Payton doesn't really strike me as a liar.
Not at all, honestly. So yeah, there's that. So
I mean, that might, said I ain't trying to get punched in the face by Shaq or nothing like that. But I mean, I don't know Gary Payton to be a liar, so I don't know.
See, and that's the other thing, right? Like Shaq is 7'1", and at the time of the Lakers, he was what, 325, 330, something like that. So I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Even if he did do it, right? You're going to have to catch him sitting down or sleep. Or
you just shoot him.
Or with a chair. You know what I'm saying?
You just shoot him. You ain't got to do none of that.
Because I'm be honest, if Shaq did that to me, bro, you're not playing this season. Your ACL is going to be gone. Like, you're not playing this season, brother. I'm letting you know now. Your knee's getting taken out. It's gone.
Yeah.
Rough life.
No, that was new. Thanks for that, Cowboy Mike. I didn't know that at all. Like, that's some crazy.
Oh
wow.
my God. I can't even share silverware with people, bro. You put shit on me?
Yeah, exactly, Mike. I'm going Gilbert Arenas on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know. Speaking of which, did any of y'all watch that documentary with Gilbert and Javaris Crittenden?
Yeah, it was good.
I did.
It was a good one.
I did.
How was it? Talk to me about it.
It's really good.
Did you learn anything new?
Yes.
Yeah, a couple of things.
Yeah. I didn't realize that how badly things went for him after it, just in terms of like he ended up going to jail for like a while for like shooting somebody after that. Like
yes.
Yeah, so like I didn't realize that, like the extension of it. Yeah, I got to learn a lot more about Javaris than I did. So what did you say, Jack?
I said, what is this documentary?
How
Shooting
about the
guard.
guns? The shooting guns.
Yeah, I believe it's on
yeah,
Netflix. It's on
I
Netflix.
see it. It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's called Shooting guard.
Yeah, I didn't watch it because I don't like Gilbert Arenas.
It's really good.
Really, I
You don't like the newest member of the Clutch Sports?
That was good.
I mean, he's not really.
Vars isn't in jail now, Mike P.
No, like he's not really a Clutch member. He just acts like one.
He doesn't. You give Gil a hard time, man. Gil
gives himself a hard time with these crazy topics and takes that he be having.
Especially for a dude that like.
No, it's not about Kobe. That is a whole different thing. Like
I think he does a really great breakdown as far as like when you actually listen to what he's saying compared to what the media is saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he, you can tell he's a very true basketball person. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what he said that you guys can't agree with. I'm not saying agree with, but this is breakdown I think is decent. I mean, he actually, and then, Gil ain't running for no smoke either. I want that.
Tell me more, Mike. Tell me more.
Whatever you say, he definitely going to chime at you or have a 3-hour pod on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Kwame Brown.
The thing for me about Gil is that Gil, one, speaks from the vantage point of somebody who actually understands the logistics of basketball.
Okay.
He doesn't talk like a fan. And most of these journalists right now are fans.
Mm-hmm.
They act like they are like objective. They're not objective. Gil's the only one that's willing to go after the sacred cows. Gil's the only one that's willing to stand up for the current game. Like he's one of we talk all the time about the fact that people get out there and bash the current players. Gil is the only one that gets up there and vouches and stands up for the modern game from a logistical standpoint.
Okay,
objectively, like the stuff like the narratives around. He pushes back on things like green culture. Like Gil was one of the people that started that conversation. That SportsCenter decided to pick up and run with, but Gil really started that conversation. LeBron talked about it after Gil did.
Who did?
The only thing I don't like about the ring culture.
Who did? Who did that?
LeBron talked about it after.
Oh, Clutch. Okay, yeah, Gil.
No, but I'm saying Gil talked about it first, and the point that he was making is a really good point when people stop trying to make it about the fact that T-Mac never won a ring, because that's what happened. Is instead of it being a conversation about how, because LeBron's point, which I come back to every single time, and Gil's point at the same time was, we have reduced basketball to, did you win a ring or not? And if you want a ring, as soon as you want a ring, did you win as many rings as this guy? But we're not going to talk about rings when it comes to Bill Russell. We're not going to talk about rings when it comes to Kareem. No, we're going to completely ignore that part when it comes to them. But for modern players, it's just who can we compare you to from the past based on how many rings they won. There are many great players that have played that have been forgotten because we have decided as a culture that we don't care about people who don't win a bunch of rings. Mm-hmm. And that was Gil's whole point. But instead of talking about that, you know what they wanted to talk about? Oh, how could T-Mac say that he would have won rings if he got drafted by the Lakers?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because that was going to be the next thing. But real quick, tell me your thoughts on this. Which lineup are you more interested in? So, of course, TNT lost the NBA contract. So NBC and Amazon coming up. So Amazon's roster, D Wade, Steve Nash, Blake Griffin, Dirk, Del Curry, and Candace Parker, or NBC with Michael Jordan, Reggie Miller, Carmelo, Vince Carter, Grant Hill, and Jamal Crawford.
That second cast is nasty. That's nasty.
That's the one you want to watch better more than the other?
What's the second cast?
So the second was Michael Jordan, Reggie Miller, Carmelo, Vince Carter, Grant Hill, and Jamal Crawford.
Reggie Miller is one of my least favorite.
I'm about to say Reggie Miller sucks. Everybody else, I'm here for.
Reggie Miller is one of my least favorite sports.
Let's see. We don't know what Jordan's going to be like. So let's pump the brakes on that.
And Jordan's not going to be full time, bro.
Yeah, he's not going to be full time.
Yeah, exactly. And I still don't think he's.
I'm just curious to see what Michael Jordan says, like just in general, because a lot of niggas be talking shit. I just want to see if Jordan's like, he should have.
I think his first couple of games that he's going to do, I think that.
Well, I don't know if he's going to do games. I think
you muted
yourself, bro. I think he might just be in studio and show up every so often just to throw a take out there or something.
No,
but the word is that he wants to defend the game. Like the word is he's trying to like get people off of this thing where they like put him at this really high thing and make it seem like nobody else is anywhere near that's what I've heard is that he is. People think a lot of people think that Jordan's coming to like be like, hey, let me tell you how much greater than anybody I am. Like apparently, from what I've heard is Jordan is sick of the narratives surrounding basketball in the modern game, and he wants to shine some more light, like to bring some perspective to the younger guys.
I think that's dope.
If that's true, that's dope. If that's true, that's dope.
Because
40 years to do it, but I appreciate it.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The playoffs made it seem like I might have been wrong about basketball this whole time. But I know that they play differently. You know what I mean? Like I know in the playoffs, people go hard. That's why I always watch the playoffs. I never watch regular season because it seems like nobody cares anymore.
In fact, the playoffs have been great the last 4 or 5 years. Like they've been amazing. They've been really good.
It's funny how Jordan's starting to bring his face on to the scene when the Jordan brand itself has definitely declined in sales. It's just, that's just a small nugget to throw out there. It's just amazing how now all of a sudden now, like you said, when Reggie want to throw the shine on this person, that person. Well, you could have did this. You've been retired since 2002. You know what I'm saying? Like now you want to come out 22.
First of all, that's not true, bro. First of all, that's not true. Michael Jordan has been on record plenty of times saying there is no GOAT. He's been on record saying that if it wasn't for people like David Thompson and Dr. J, there would be no Michael Jordan.
Well, so what I'm saying, I'm talking about as far as like the contract and really, being on. I'm talking about that part.
Ruby basically just saying Jordan's trying to get that check back up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just trying to get the check back up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you ain't know Roe was on the Clutch Street team too. Like if we could break down Clutch in terms that we would all understand, you know what I'm saying? Like Roe would be like fucking Chris and Neef, you know what I'm saying? Like he's on payroll. What's my man name? He would be Emilio Sparks, you know what I'm saying?
If I was on payroll, but trust me, I would be when we go through something, so I'm going through this. I was on payroll.
you saying Ruby Rose Jack Frost?
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie though, you know what I'm saying? My man Oskino Vasquez, mad underrated, but Roe would be Emilio Sparks, you know what I'm saying?
Chris and Neef.
That's what's going on here. So keeping it on Shaq for a quick second, one of the things that our gracious host Cups wanted to talk about, he's supposed to be pulling up at any moment. He did earlier, the Trae Young fan, as you saw. But he wanted me to bring up this quote. And this is, again, Shaquille O'Neal. Our guy Kobe had room to operate because I got 3 people on me. I agree with what T-Mac said. Probably get a lot of flack, but I always said myself, I think I could have won 3 in a row with T-Mac. I think I could have got 2 with Vince. Oh, I know I get 6 with Steph, unquote. What we doing with that?
I'm going to let y'all go first.
I agree. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Like Shaquille O'Neal was Shaquille O'Neal, and this is the part that revisionist history doesn't allow us to do, is to watch these games and watch the Sixers throw 3 people at Shaq. We watched it happen. I remember this. 2001. That was the year I graduated from high school. Every night of the finals, I was at my uncle's house watching watching the NBA finals because I was a Sixers fan and he was a Lakers fan. And we had talked trash about AI and Kobe all year long. It was me and my uncle arguing back and forth, pulling up. Me and my uncle doing the hot box. We were podcasting before there were podcasts about AI versus Kobe. That was our clash, right? And we pulled up the numbers. And the thing my uncle would always say is, but Kobe got that big boy right there. And I'm like, I know. So if you're telling me that T-Mac at the same age gets to play with Shaquille O'Neal, and not only can he not be double covered, like they can barely single cover him. You got to put your best solo defender on Kobe and hope that he can wrangle him, because the majority of the lesson, the game planning is how do we slow Shaq down? And Shaq is still going to average 30 points a game with 3 people on him.
So I don't think so. Just for me, just going off of the window that they actually won the titles, the three-peat. I don't think T-Mac was there yet. Like as far as being that level of player just yet. Like he was just leaving Toronto, coming into his own. So I don't know if he could have, say, taken over the fourth quarter the way that Kobe did a lot of the time.
Right.
Vince Carter, I don't believe in at all. You know what I mean? Unless you needed a lob, Vince wasn't giving you shit back then. He wasn't a shooter yet.
Vince hit some threes.
And then, but no, not yet. I don't think he was that yet. I don't think he became that until later when he got to Orlando was when you feared Vince Carter as a shooter.
Mhm.
Like he could hit shots, but you weren't like
You weren't counting on it.
yeah. And then Steph Curry, adding Steph Curry to Shaq. It depends on what version we talking about. Today's Steph Curry, sure. You know what I mean? But if we're talking about Steph coming in, because we got to remember, Kobe was only year 3 or 4 when they won their first title. So if we're talking about year 3 or 4 Steph, that ain't happening. So like obviously we can go down the road and say, well, if Shaq played with Steph for 9 seasons, then maybe it looks like this. But just looking at the window that he won those championships with Kobe and where Kobe was in his career, I don't know if I can get there.
Yeah.
So T-Mac at the time we're talking about, T-Mac was there. He averaged 26, 25, and 32 between 2001 and 03. So he was there.
Okay.
However, what I'm not going to do is we're not going to pretend like Tracy McGrady is just not butt ugly in the playoffs. I don't care about Orlando getting hurt. That's cool. Like, you can use that. But when he got Yao Ming, they didn't do shit.
Yao wasn't Shaq. Yao wasn't Shaq. Yao was
not Shaq, but Yao was still good enough to get you to a Western Conference final.
He is.
Good enough to get you past the first round.
He is, but he's not Shaq.
But also, we got to factor in those Orlando teams that T-Mac played on. They were almost close to Sixer bad too. Like that team that AI to the finals that everybody talks about. That Orlando team was about that level.
But that to me, that's furthering the point. He don't have the dog to pull that off. And yes, Shaq could be Shaq. We can all.
We don't know that Kobe had the dog to pull that off.
We do know because Kobe was bailing people out in the fourth quarter.
No, he was. But what I'm saying is, like, we saw Kobe with smushing the gang. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't going to Western Conference Finals. Or none of that. And I'm not saying that they should have. I'm not making that argument. I'm just pushing back about because like when he was with Orlando, they had Michael Doliak. You know what I'm saying? Darrell Armstrong was probably their next best player. So it's not as if he was on a team where you were like, that team better do something. Now with the Houston years, I can't argue.
Also, I don't know what your beef with Vince is. Vince is 100% winning a ring with Shaq.
I don't know if Vince is.
100%.
I don't know if Vince is. I don't think so. So me and White Adam, you know what I'm saying? We got a name for Vince Carter. We call him the Tin Man. You know what I'm saying? No heart. You know what I mean?
I don't understand where that's coming from, bro. Like he went to the finals, right? He also was a game away from going to the finals again. You know what I mean? In Toronto. I mean,
yeah, hold up.
No, that was the semis. That wasn't the conference final.
Okay, it was the semis. But if he wins that series, they definitely go to the finals.
Okay, hey y'all. Okay, the Magic team, the year that T-Mac got there, it was T-Mac, Jaren Jackson in his 11th year.
Not Jaren Jackson today, his daddy.
Oh, Jaren Jackson, the dad. Yeah. His 11th year. Andrew DeClerc.
Yeah, we know that name.
Patrick Ewing in year 16.
Patrick Ewing, yeah.
Troy Hudson.
Yeah, we know him.
Darrell Armstrong. D. Brown was on that team.
Hey, yo.
Judd Buckler was on that team. Yo, this team was trash.
That's what I'm saying.
D. Brown was on the team. Stop playing.
Mike Miller, his rookie Mike Miller was on that team.
Well, he was rookie of the year, though. So
Williams was on that team.
Hold on, Rez. Go to the next year. Let's do the next year. Because remember, the first year T-Mac got there wasn't that great. But the
And don't
next
forget,
year,
they were supposed to have Grant Hill too. But
Yeah,
you know,
Right, he was on that team. He's on that team. I didn't mention.
no, but I'm just saying, but he didn't play though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so he was dead already. So yeah,
They were supposed to add Tim Duncan at some point, remember? But Doc wouldn't let Tim's
him ride on
family
the
fly or something like
Yeah.
that.
All right, the next year we get rid of Patrick Ewing because I
right.
went to realize, we can't go so far with Patrick Ewing.
Now
So-
talk about the dogs.
So let's add Jacques Vaughn,
Come on, give me the dogs. Come on, keep going.
Mike Miller,
Come on,
Sean Kemp.
come on, give me the dogs.
13.
Give me the dogs. Come on, man. Come on.
Ryan Humphrey.
Big Shot Rye. Y'all don't remember him?
Not Chris Humphrey.
Y'all don't remember Big Shot Rye? Come on, keep going. Keep going.
Horace Grant.
Come on, dog.
Rookie
talking about
Drew
the champion.
Gooden.
Drew
Pat
Gooden,
Bellamy,
Drew Gooding. I haven't heard that name in years.
Pat Garrity.
Gordon Girachek.
Come on, dog.
Dog, that team is trash.
All
That's
right,
what I'm
what's
trying
the
to
next-
say. Like, so it's one thing
What's
to
the
bang
next
on
year?
T-Mac. Like, you could definitely bang on T-Mac for the Houston years. Definitely 100%. They had Yao. I believe they had Ron Artest. You know what I mean? So, like, you can definitely bang on him for those, even though they
The
lost to
Houston years-
Dirk in them. So
The
it's
Houston
not
years
like,
would've won. The Houston
Yeah.
years would've won.
but to say that
He's better in Orlando than he is in Houston, though. I don't know why people. I don't agree that he's better in Houston. He's
No,
better.
but his team. No. His team was better in Houston.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Which goes
Definitely.
back to my point about Charlotte. Remember I asked in the group chat, does anybody think if Kobe got drafted by Charlotte, they would want a ring?
Maybe one.
There's no universe in which Charlotte wins a ring, y'all.
No, we want to say that Kobe will win a ring because he's Kobe, and me and you just happen to love Kobe. But if
No,
we're
I
being-
don't say
if we're
that.
being realistic,
I say they do only because I feel like you can build up a team, and if you build up the right team, because we're talking about
Hey.
96 all the way to 2016.
hey Riz, as a Duke fan, this man is trying to tell you that Kobe was going to lead Gerald Henderson to a title.
Dog. Okay, let's do this.
I
Kobe was
said
going to lead.
20
Kobe was
in
going to lead
20
Sean
years,
May
I
and Ray
believe
Felton
he
to the
won.
title.
Let's do this. Let's do something very simple. Very simple. Exact same teams. Put AI on the Lakers, put Kobe on the Sixers. Who wins the finals?
Well, the Lakers win the finals.
The Philly doesn't get there.
Yeah,
Philly
Philly.
doesn't get there.
Nah, Philly gets there. Nah, see,
No, they
Philly
don't.
If
Philly
AI
doesn't
can
get
bring
there.
them, then Kobe can bring
Hey,
them. What
don't
we
forget.
talking
No,
about
wait.
now?
Don't
What are we
forget.
talking about?
Don't forget. It took Philly 7 to beat the Milwaukee Bucks in the Eastern Conference
Ray
Finals.
Allen was going to win that.
Ray
series.
Allen, Glenn
who won the
Robinson,
game?
Sam Cassell.
Allen Iverson won the game.
Kobe wasn't going to
So
beat that.
Kobe's winning that game.
Matter of fact, I got one for you. We don't know if Kobe gets out of that Raptors series with that team.
Oh,
True.
wow, bro. Why are we doing this?
Because
If AI can do it, Kobe can do it. Kobe is better.
No, that doesn't
Yes,
work like that.
Kobe is better. It literally works like that.
but see, that's the thing. But see, this goes back to another point that I
Kobe-
heard Gil make, right? There's another point I heard Gil make, right? So was anybody saying that Kobe was a top 30 player when he had 3 rings?
Yes.
No.
There's footage of it. There's
No.
literally footage
I
of
don't
it.
know. I think people were already saying that
There
Kobe
is
was
footage
closest team to
Of
Jordan
it.
by
We don't
this.
even have to lie about it. There's literal
Yeah.
footage of them talking about it and comparing him and doing all these things.
Okay, so find that footage so we can play it.
Okay.
Do that, right? So Gil's point was after the first 3 rings, right? Because remember, this was Kobe's 5th year in the league. No, that was year 6 or 7 by the time of the 3rd ring.
Yeah, 7 or 8 probably
Right.
because he
7 or
came in
8.
96.
He had no MVPs. He had no finals MVPs. He had no scoring titles. What were we making the top 30 argument based on?
Because us Kobe people had to explain to people how Kobe saved the Lakers bacon a lot of the times. Like, yes, Shaq got the credit. It was obviously Shaq's team. He was the leader. He was the best
Yeah.
player.
He drove the
But,
car.
but Kobe was doing a lot in those fourth quarters. That
And he was.
yeah,
But he was also very disliked in the league.
he was.
And he was very disliked by the
Kobe
media.
wasn't disliked
Yes,
until
he
the race.
was.
Oh, yes, he was. Oh,
Yes, he was.
Bro,
Bro,
I
everybody-
remember when Kobe jumped up on that scores table and he did the Michael Jordan fist thing. Like, people were like, who the fuck is Kobe Bryant? All I see is a Michael Jordan wannabe.
Dog, Kobe, the general consensus around Kobe was not positive.
And he was an asshole. They always talked about how he didn't talk to his teammates and how he just sat at his locker by himself and just didn't interact at all.
So Jack, you may not remember this. I remember when the NBA was pushing Kobe on us that rookie year. I remember when Kobe was Roman Reigns. To y'all Roman Reigns' point earlier, Kobe performed at the halftime of the All-Star game one year.
Yes, I remember that.
Kobe got booed in his own city.
Yes,
he did get booed in his own city.
Kobe was not a liked player. So
right?
when you say that 7 years in, there was so much love for Kobe that people were saying he was a top 30 player. That's not.
I don't think people like.
I'm not
Kobe.
saying that. I'm saying people were already comparing him to MJ. People were already saying this is the next guy up. It was him and Vince.
Right? No, but that's two different things.
That's two different things.
The next guy up, and he's a top 30 player, not the same thing. Right now,
then yes, I misheard you, and I apologize.
A great example is Anthony Edwards. Right now, people are saying Anthony Edwards is the next one up. Nobody's saying Anthony Edwards is a top 30 player.
That's true. Okay, yes, you're right. So I took your question and I misheard it.
No, I think Kobe got to a point where it was like I ain't gotta like him, but I gotta respect him. I think Kobe got to that point because when they won that first title with Powell, he did what people said he couldn't do. You can't win without Shaq. He did that, and I think people were like, because a lot of people, even myself as a Kobe fan, to this day, we still dispute whether he should have got the MVP that he did get.
Well, you know why they gave it to him.
That wasn't the one he should have won. He should have won.
Yeah, they gave it to him out of respect.
Yeah, that was Chris Paul's MVP in my opinion. Yeah. And but on top of that, right now, think about this, Jack. So Kobe was, hey, he got carried by Shaq. Then it was he averaged 35, and the team ain't advancing in the playoffs or whatever the case may be. Then it became, he quit in Game 7 against the Suns. Then it became, I thought Kobe was this closer, this all-time dude that you want to take. Boston just whooped his ass. And not only that, Boston won the closeout game by like 38 points or something like that.
Right.
So people were like, hold up. I thought y'all said Kobe was Jordan. I ain't never seen Jordan go out like this.
But before that Boston series, before it all ends, when the playoffs are happening, when Kobe's getting the MVP, everybody's making these. Well, at that point, everybody already knew he was one of the greatest ever. At that point,
but that's my point. The MVP rings 4 and 5 are what cemented him as one of the top, even going into that top 15 range.
Right. I agree. I do agree. I agree with that because. At that point, yeah, you're right.
And I'm not trying to do what it sounds like I'm about to do. So I'm gonna just say what I say. I'm just gonna say something, but I don't want y'all to take the conversation there. I'm just gonna say one thing.
As long as we stay here.
Right.
All right.
Look at how quickly people tried to put LeBron in front of him. You know what I'm saying? Like we were at 06. And LeBron was just making the playoffs or something, and people were already saying that LeBron was the best player in the league.
Yeah, no. Once
LeBron
went to the finals and lost to the Spurs, that's when everybody was like, "Oh yeah, he's already."
And then I would argue something else because you always talk about how, and Mike I think says this too, about how Kobe ain't here no more, so all these people are being wild, flagrant, saying all this stuff. No, when Kobe retired. There was I felt this is just too far.
You said this.
I felt the media was on a tour to erase Kobe.
They were.
Like Max Kellerman was talking about, I would take Kawhi in a clutch moment over him. Omani Jones was using advanced analytics to be like, Kobe's not an all-time great player. So when people put Kobe at number 11, like this list that just came out, a lot of people feel like that's on par for where Kobe belongs.
Well, see, now this is the thing that I think. I think the whole list thing is just about curating noise. So if you put Kobe at number 11, you're reading our report. You're saying it's going to go viral because we know keeping him out of that top 10 is what keeps us from going viral like a little bit and what makes us national news. Like
Not true.
I think you could put Kobe anywhere on that list and you get the same reaction.
Yes.
I don't, because if
No,
you
Jack.
taking him out of the top 10 is what makes everybody
No,
Kobe fans.
you're
all the
absolutely
fans-
correct. You're absolutely correct. But if they would have put Kobe at 4 or 5, it would have been the other side. Like we would still be talking about it. It would just be the other people.
Yeah, but I don't think there's as many people angry about Kobe being top 5 as there are more people.
Oh, I think there
putting him in
is,
top
because
10.
they would call y'all hypocrites, because I'm not trying to do what it sounds like I'm trying to do. But but with LeBron in this era, Steph has won 4 titles. So a lot of people are saying, how can we
It's
say
Steph
LeBron is this
or
great?
whatever.
How can people? So then people would say, well, how can we say that about Kobe when Tim Duncan got 5? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would be the same conversation, just in reverse. It would just be the Kobe naysayers that would be doing the complaining instead of the Kobe supporters.
I feel you.
But I think either way, it's conversation.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
I can't get to my research. I wanted to show
You could even argue that, say they would have put Kobe top 6 or whatever they would have done. A lot of people might argue against Steph being where he is. So you would have still got conversation.
A lot of people don't have Steph in their top 10.
That's what I'm saying.
And that, well, we all know what that is, though. That's just, respectfully, you don't want to let go of your era, whatever that. My era.
No,
for me,
I think that people
2000
believe that Steph doesn't belong there.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
But
go
Shaq
ahead.
also talks. Sorry, just to this point, like Shaq also talks on both sides of his mouth, right? So Shaq said that, and then Shaq put Kobe at number 2 over all time, and didn't put himself or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in his top 10. So just throw his top 10 completely away.
Right.
Well, some people don't feel like Shaq is top 10 all time.
Shaq should though.
Some people don't. Shaq should though.
Well, so I feel like with basketball players, they do the opposite of what hip hop tells you to do. Hip hop tells you should think you're the best rapper of all time. Period. Right? In basketball, a lot of the guys are like, "Oh, I'm not gonna put myself in the categories. Oh, I'm not gonna put myself in the like." If you ask Michael Jordan, to your point earlier, if you ask Michael Jordan to give his top 5 greatest players ever, Michael Jordan's not in that list. He's gonna give.
He'll be on his list. He'll do some stuff like he'll say, well, in no order, these are the top players I think that ever played. He would do that, but he wouldn't say, oh, this is the number 1 player. Because you know why Michael Jordan wouldn't do it? Because Michael Jordan heard of a guy by the name of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
But also,
I think Michael Jordan does believe he's the best ever.
Well, that was an argument. So that was like an argument that I had with Black Adam a couple of years ago because
the superhero.
Because I was saying how Magic to me is the best Laker of all time.
He is.
But Magic out of his own mouth has said that it's Kobe.
And I hated that he did that.
I was trying to he did that. And that's what I was trying to explain to Adam is that like Magic is just that kind of dude.
Yeah.
Like he's just that humble guy.
He's a passer, so it makes sense.
I want to remind everybody. Magic Johnson played 13 years in the NBA.
And 9 of them he was a champion.
9 of them he was in the NBA Finals, bro.
I get that.
No,
I respect it, but who's a better basketball player?
Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson is. But hold on before we go any further. Before we go any further, let me introduce to
Magic
you.
Johnson's not even a good defensive player.
Hold on. Let me introduce to you our esteemed host of Cups in the Game, the guy that makes all this possible. He is a Trae Young fan. He is obsessed with Jalen Brunson. He is Keyshawn Bootie's #1 fan. He is.
I am.
Styrofoam Ralph, a.k.a. Cups.
Breaking into the Best Friends pod.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I'm sorry to break up y'all triangle that y'all had going on, man.
We was killing. What you doing?
Magic Johnson is a better basketball player than Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is a prolific scorer to which the game hasn't really seen. You can't really say many people score better than Kobe Bryant.
Let's strip everybody's accolades, right? Let's just do that. No. This to this point, take away everybody's accolades.
Okay, so you're just talking purely basketball.
Basketball. That's it.
Go.
Take away everybody's accolades. Who's a better defender?
Kobe.
Okay. Who's a better passer? Obviously, Magic, right?
No,
Okay. Who's a better scorer?
Kobe.
All
Who's
right.
better playmaker?
Who's a better playmaker? Magic.
Okay,
Who's the better rebounder?
Magic.
Ah.
Magic.
Magic's got like the second or third most triple doubles in NBA history. Let's stop.
Yeah, but all right, fine. We'll give it to Magic. We'll do that. We'll give it to
Who's
Magic.
better leader?
Kobe.
Magic.
Wrong.
My God, no, he's not.
Yes, he's
Kobe,
not.
if Kobe was the
point
better,
guard.
if Kobe was the better leader, nobody would say who when I say Smush Parker. Nobody would say who when
No,
I
that's
say
not
Chris
true.
Smith.
That's not true. That's not true. The difference is Magic Johnson is a fucking point guard. Much
No,
like LeBron,
you know what Kobe did?
can't beat.
You know
Kobe
what
can't
Kobe
beat the
did?
point.
Kobe helped create this version of Kwame Brown. That's what his leadership did.
No, Michael Jordan did that.
No.
And then, look, Kwame went from Michael Jordan to Michael Jordan's twin.
You right. You right. You right there. That's cold blooded.
Like, Kwame went from Michael Jordan to Michael Jordan's twin. Like, his whole mindset was fucked.
And I bet you
It's not
that
working
they had
when
a
I
talk.
send it.
I bet you that Michael Jordan and Kobe had a talk when they sent him Kwame Brown.
I'll send that, Joe.
Like, hey, get on him. Get him.
On his
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So
South Carolina's own.
you got to remember too. By the time the '80s was over, Shaq was playing. Magic was playing with Kareem on his last legs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And then
So
the year after Kareem retired, the Lakers went to the finals.
They still made the finals.
yeah, they still made it. This is not the Xavier trying to shit on Magic because I like Magic Johnson. Don't get it twisted. However, I'm just saying that when it comes to basketball, I need you to play defense and I need you to get buckets. Now, the third thing is I need you to get your teammates involved, but that's really a point guard's job. That's why it's kind of hard to do this debate with Magic and Kobe because Magic is going to get you involved. Magic is 100% going to make sure, hey, your ass you're touching this rock tonight. You know what I mean? And I don't think anybody's better at that except for LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron is going to get you the ball, even though he's ball dominant, and your points will go down if you are a prolific scorer because LeBron has to be that too.
Yeah.
But he is going to make sure you still touch that ball.
Yeah.
So better basketball player, Cups, Kobe or Magic?
Oh man. I fuck with Bean, dog. I fuck with Bean. That's a tough one, bro. I fuck with Bean so much, but it's like Magic just did so much on the court. Like Magic played the 5 for them at one point, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rookie year,
He
he
went
played-
42 and 15 in a closeout game.
Like
And look, and this is the thing, man.
I think he was a rookie too.
he's a rookie. That's a rookie year.
I
Yeah.
feel like this is the positions is getting us. You know what I
And
mean?
he didn't even win Rookie of the Year, but he won Finals MVP.
Dog,
Which is crazy.
Magic was like Magic played all 5 spots.
Yeah,
Magic played all 5 spots.
Yeah,
Like
we just did that.
it's Magic, bro. Like, and that's no shade to Kobe because again,
I guess
look,
my point
you-
is
you
my
really-
point is
you
wrong.
think that
Magic is a
people
better
really-
basketball player. I just think Kobe's a better hooper when it
Kobe's
comes
a better killer.
Like, do you think
Yeah,
people
he's
are
a killer.
talking
You know
about?
what I
Do you
mean?
think
Like-
people are talking about Michael Cooper or Klay Thompson's daddy without Magic?
No, not at all. And Michael Cooper was a bucket too. So yeah,
That's what
you're
I'm
right.
saying, but
Yeah,
nobody's
yeah.
talking about him.
If
Only
we're being
thing we would have
honest-
known about AC Green was that he was a virgin.
Right. The thing about Magic, the thing about Kobe, and I know we got another topic to get to, but the other thing about Kobe is that
Ocho.
the Kobe thing only works if they're winning.
The killer instinct thing.
Yeah, that the whole Kobe mindset thing, it only works if they're winning.
Well, this is the
If they
thing,
were
Rez.
losing, nobody's like, "Ooh, we're so happy to be in a
Yeah,
line."
don't
This
forget,
guy-
he quit. Don't
So
forget,
this
he
is the thing.
quit.
This is the thing about the Mamba mentality, right? The Mamba mentality is only it works, period. But the thing is, the secondary factor of it is winning. Winning is not the option of Mamba mentality. Mamba mentality means get the fuck out of my way. I'm dominating.
And that only
Winning
works
is a
if you're winning.
secondary.
That man lost Mamba mentality up in the desert somewhere.
Well, but I'm saying Rez is right. I'm not countering you. Like I'm not attacking. I'm saying like I agree. But the thing about it is, Mamba mentality is not supposed to be. I mean, people twist it to be that, but it's not supposed to be technically everyone's a winner. It's you are a winner.
No, and
I'm going to be great.
My mentality is like, I'm gonna go get it.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna go get it. So
that's what it is.
Take it off football. I'm taking off basketball. If you have a football team, right, who you have a wide receiver that's like, yo, I'm gonna get mine.
Yeah.
Get out my way. I'm gonna get mine. And they're 2-15. Yo, nobody's like, this is such a great thing to have around.
Time out. I know you are a 49er fan, but we are not going to slander Randy Moss like that.
Randy Moss, first of all, with Randy Moss, we went to the Super Bowl. Thank you.
He 100% went to the Super Bowl.
I know, but we ain't going to slander that man talking about how he get his numbers and his teams. We ain't going to talk about that.
No, and when Randy Moss was on, I will tell you, I was at, again, I got to go back to my favorite football story of all time. I was at the 2013 NFC Championship in Atlanta. And I remember when, right before halftime, we were down big. Right before halftime, we scored a touchdown, and Randy Moss was on the sideline, and he goes like this, turn up. And the entire crowd went crazy. Everybody got involved because Randy believed. We believed because Randy believed.
Hey, that's fire.
That's fire. So you can't tell me that bad Randy Moss. Randy Moss.
That right there, to me, that is another example of Mamba mentality. When you have Randy Moss able to come in and be like, "Yo, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're here. You're here. You're like, get up." Like,
so Kobe was the other way to me. Kobe was like, "I'm here. I don't care if you're here. You can bring in 9 other people. I will still be here." And you should expect to win because I'm here.
Well, you know what I think it is, Rez? I think that it's like the Michael Jordan thing. Remember how Michael Jordan punched Steve Kerr in the face? It's like, I think the problem is
it doesn't work if you're losing.
That's the thing. Like, the thing is, you either have the personality to do this or you don't. And the problem with Kobe and Jordan, unlike LeBron, is I can recognize that, hey, you know what? You're not as good as me and you don't try as hard. However, I'm going to set you up right here, and you're going to get to it because
opportunities. Yeah.
Mike and Kobe are like,
nah,
you're fucking trash, bitch. Get the fuck out of my way. I don't even want you here.
He said these guys come to practice right before practice and leave as soon as it's over. I'm not passing them the ball.
Yes. So basically, Mamba mentality only works if you're an asshole.
Yeah.
If you're not, then you don't have Mamba mentality. I personally, I have it. I don't give a fuck.
Kyle Kuzma might have Mamba mentality. We just don't know it.
Would y'all consider Mamba mentality like the culture of like the locker room, or like the culture of one person, or like the standard set by one person and then it falls down? Like, I guess, like, would you compare it to like the Patriot way?
No.
No.
Because the Patriot way is all about team.
Yeah, like Tom Brady. Tom Brady could be Mamba mentality, but the Patriot organization, like, nah, that's not it. That's just the way. You come in, it's a standard that's universally met, and it has to be
mindset. Yeah,
not on no asshole shit either.
It's not different than it's not that different than Heat culture.
Heat culture and Patriot culture very similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel that.
Are you saying because of Pat Riley? Type of deal?
No, it's just a collective effort of only, like, there's a certain player that we want. Like, we don't want your Kobe Bryant. We want somebody that will come in here.
We don't want it. We want
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. That's what we want, y'all.
But to be fair, Jimmy Butler is a dickhead just like Kobe and MJ.
But Jimmy Butler buys into the team concept, though. Jimmy Butler's not going to say, I'm taking 30 shots no matter what you say.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler was like,
I think,
the enforcer because he was the best player and he was the hardest worker.
I think Jimmy Butler just matured to the
Tom Brady not right.
He matured to the 2009 Kobe instead of, like, when he was on the Bulls and he was in Minnesota, Jimmy Butler was a dickhead. Just a pure dickhead.
Oh, no, he still is.
No. But this is the thing, right? So he changed it, though. Like how Rez just said, you got the winning mentality and all that. Mm-hmm. When Jimmy left Minnesota and left the Bulls and realized, like, yo, this shit ain't working, bro. Like, I can't.
Like, I'm shooting a bunch of shots, but
well, see, that's the thing that's frustrating about a dude like Jimmy Butler, right? Because we got these stories where he took the third stringers and ran catting them off the floor.
Right.
And it's like, oh, but Steph Curry ain't here. Saying the Warriors need you to be that guy so you can continue playing in the playoffs and Steph's going to be back. And
but
you're
he's
like
10 years older than that.
I know, but you're like, oh, I'm gonna shoot 9 shots tonight.
He's 10 years older. That's just I'll bring it back to Voldemort, right? Like I always say, dude can give you a 30-point game. He can't give you 2 30-point games back to back.
Right.
He just can't. That's just it's just not like he's almost 40. If he's not 40 yet. Is he 40? LeBron.
Yes.
So he's 40. So he's 40 years old.
Yeah.
So he can do it that one time, right? But he can't come right back and hit you another 30. Or he can carry you for 3 quarters, or he can carry you for the 4th quarter. He can't carry the whole game. So
Right.
like what's supposed to happen, what was supposed to happen with Luka was Luka supposed to be coming in because we know that Luka gets tired out. Luka carry you through the first 3 quarters, get you there. Now LeBron can step in and do his thing to close the game out.
Or vice versa, yeah.
But I think it's the same thing with Jimmy. I think that Jimmy's just older. Like Jimmy's got to be 30, 36 or 37, right?
I want to say he's 35, but let me double check that. You know, and that's the thing. Like they are older, and that's the problem with some of this. You know, because people are still looking through the lens of LeBron at 25 or whatever.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, so Jimmy Butler will be 36 when the season starts.
yeah, like no, your body starts to like you just can't regenerate the way that you did before.
Well, that was my point about Kevin Durant, going to Houston. He's older than Jimmy Butler. He's older than Steph. And he already doesn't give you more than 60 games, but once every 4 years or something like that. He's like leap year. And then I'm supposed to expect that just because he's on Houston, he's just going to be healthy now?
No.
You know what I'm saying? But Cubs.
I mean, I feel you, but I also feel like everybody, would probably say, but I just feel like as long as I'm saying, I don't know. I feel like he'll play.
But that's the thing though. Like, we can only go off of, probability to some degree until we see it in action. Because that's the thing. The Rockets are going to need the very best of Kevin Durant because they still don't have a lot of dudes on that team that's going to put up a lot of points. You know what I mean? Like, unless Reed Shepherd comes in and plays the way that he's been playing in Summer League, the Rockets don't have a lot of shooters. They don't have a lot of dudes that are going to put up 20 points. So they're going to need 27 points from Kevin Durant just to be competitive. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened in the playoffs this year. That's what happened in the playoffs this year was that nobody else could score and Jalen Green couldn't elevate his game because the rest of the team wasn't helping him out, but he was the scapegoat that they got rid of.
If they get to the playoffs and he is healthy, so like I said,
You cut out, Cubs. You cut out. No, we losing you, bro. We losing you. Ruby Rowe is back, but yeah. So like that's the problem that I have with the Rockets is that when it comes down to it, and we're watching these playoff games, and Houston runs into a dry spell, you're relying on a 37-year-old to just say, "Come with me," and you know what I mean. Yeah, he might could do that in the first round, but as the playoffs go on, then what?
Right.
What happened?
Yeah, no, I don't.
How about now? Y'all got?
Yeah, we can hear you. I don't think. So I think the plan with KD is gonna be to let these young boys run around, and he get them over the top.
But I don't know. Though. That's the problem with the Rockets is that like even last year, like they could only score on fast breaks basically when we got to the playoffs.
Yeah,
but the cool thing is. KD is going to offer that real veteran presence, and KD is going to be able to. He's going to be able to see how they play, and he can offer different things because of how many organizations he's been with. He's done it, so he can tell them like, "Hey, y'all, look, this is how we know. This is what y'all are good at. This is what y'all are bad at, and we're gonna improve on that." So when we get to the playoffs and all that stuff, we're gonna dominate these. Mike, you gotta stop this stand stuff, bro. Like, I hate a player, and it's just like, "Oh, this nigga ass." Like, it's crazy.
No, but Doug, KD has shown us. KD has shown us that he's willing to win any way possible.
Right.
And that's something I've always respected about KD is like, you back to those Golden State years. Like, some people have been like, nah, I need to take this over. He's like, no, I'm gonna pick my spots. Y'all need me to dominate scoring. I'm gonna dominate scoring. You need me to guard the best guard the best player. I'm gonna guard the best player. Like KD, literally, like he played. You want me to play off ball? I'll play off ball. Like
he's nice.
The dude is nice, bro. Like,
that's
I don't.
Not true. He has done something in 5 seasons. What are we talking about?
And to that conversation about like the scoring thing that we were talking about, like with Kobe, like all due respect to Kobe, but Kevin Durant might be the easiest scorer I've ever seen in my life.
He's Kobe said that.
KD he's a bucket dog.
When it comes to KD, like, come on, man.
Like
you're getting 25 every season.
He's the easiest. He scores so like it just like it looks like.
Hey, Dallas, Mike, I'm gonna need you to get on the link, dog. Stop typing. Get on here and talk.
There's no
That's what I'm
spot on
saying.
the.
He can't get in. I sent
That's
him
what
the
I'm
link
saying.
again. Yeah, I sent them the link. The link in the comments, Mike.
Yeah, get in here, man.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
Mike.
like, but that's the thing. Like, you know, he's doing all this scoring, but has lost the ability to impact the game with his scoring.
Right. That.
Mhm.
Well, I think it's because of the teams that surround him, though. It's the teams that surround him.
Not a bad Phoenix team, but they couldn't figure it out.
That
Well,
is not well set up.
Well, that's what happens when you.
the ball.
That's what
They
happens
gotta-
when
they
you
gotta
got
score
4
today.
different coaches in 4 different years.
That too.
Mhm.
Like, come on, man. Devin Booker is the least impactful scorer ever. Like, the man scored 71 and they lost. Like, come on, bro.
They needed every
team is
bucket of
cool.
that.
The Suns were a good. The Suns were a good roster on paper. If you looked at the paper and said, "Oh, there's a team with Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant on it," that team should be pretty good. The problem is that they all need the ball to be effective.
True.
And they're talking
And
about maybe having
They
Devin
got
run
rid of their
point
championship
this year.
squad just to get KD, which is crazy.
Yeah, they're talking about maybe having Devin Booker run point again this year.
Oh, great. But they giving them $70 million. You got to do something.
True.
Hey, bro, we better push this rock.
You to play basketball.
Mhm.
Devin Booker.
So with Greek Freak,
Oh, so
they,
you telling half the story, Mike. You telling half the story.
The Nets literally are KD being a size 15 away from going to the
Not
finals.
to mention that Kyrie was hurt that series.
Hurt.
Yeah, like, come on, Mike. You gotta come on, Mike.
That's what I'm saying. Might be doing that because he a fan, bro. Like,
He a fan.
he's not good at being objective, bro.
So, Cups, I'm gonna let you take the lead on this NFLPA thing.
oh man,
If we can hear you, that is.
Sound like you making Planet Rock over there.
I don't know. Can we hear you? You talking?
I am.
We
All right, we
Yeah.
got you now. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so the dude who was the president of the NFL, right? Basically, because he was.
All right, we losing you,
Yeah,
Cups.
that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, we losing you again.
Yeah,
So-
that ain't gonna work.
So Lloyd Howell Jr., he was a high official within the NFL Players Union, got busted, for spending union money in the strip club, I guess he was on that Lou Williams diet, if you will, so he spent $730 something the first time. Then he went back a second time and spent about $2,426 of union funds. So he was forced to resign. And this comes on the heels of the PA there was a story that Pablo Torre broke where the PA, somebody made the comments about how the running backs need to fake injuries. This was when they were not getting paid. And he was saying, well, hey, they can't punish you they can punish you if you're holding out. But if you say that you're injured, they can't really hold that against you.
Hey, they need to bring in malingering.
Yeah, so the PA has been taking a lot of hits in this past week. So one, where do we stand on the NFL PA? And two, how do you even recover from something like this?
I don't know. I don't know. Jack.
I don't have a clue how you.
I don't know enough about what the problem was. Like, I know there was something about the strip club thing, but that's really all I know is that dude, he had a bunch of bills from the strip club. And who's to say, like, so my question also is, what kind of expenses is it from the strip club? Is it meal expenses? Is it it was a strip club and he bought meals in the strip club? And because it's very possible he's going there and conducting business in the strip club. I can see that. But if it's he's pulling
the actual issue is.
He's pulling $2,000.
That it's a strip club doesn't really matter.
Huh?
Considering that we're talking about a strip club, does that matter?
No.
If he's going to lunch at the strip club?
Like if he's conducting business at the strip club.
What? Is there a law that says you can't?
I don't think there's a law that says that you can't, but I would think that you wouldn't want your officials conducting business in strip clubs.
But why not?
If they got fire food.
Look, so this conversation changes because the stigma behind strip clubs is negative. You know what I mean? A lot of people just don't like strip clubs because they look at it like it's a bad place. So when you hear strip club, it's just automatically negative. But there's no difference in going to a strip club than going to a sports bar, than going to a restaurant. Right. Literally. The only difference.
So have any of you ever conducted business in a strip club?
Yes.
I have not.
I have 100%. Not even being funny. Yes.
Okay.
I've conducted business that I can see if I'm okay. Let's say I'm the head of the NBA player, the NFL player union, right?
Okay.
If I'm reaching out to Derrick Henry because he has a question about something, and he says, "Okay, I want to meet. All right, what do you want to meet? I want to get lunch. I want to have a lunch meeting. Okay, cool. Meet me over here at Shakers, right? At Shakers, they got a dope. Like I really like. I know the chef. I like the food. We're gonna go over to Shakers and get food. Now, if the expense is paying for food and drinks, all right, cool. If they're pulling out $10,000 at the strip club, then we got a problem.
Okay.
But if they got expenses, if they show on the receipts that he bought food and drinks, it's an expense. Like it's
All right, where you stand on that, Rumi Rowe?
It's a morality play.
I mean, I'm kind of like what Rez is. It's like, I mean, put it this way, is it the big issue is because he's using other people's funds, basically, right? Basically, NFL funds, correct? Or the NFL PA funds. I'm assuming that's really the big issue. It's not that he's in the strip club. It's just he's using somebody else's money to have a good time. So I want to know who was the person that recorded his ass and sent the shit out there, because he didn't do that. Somebody seen it and they was like, "Oh shit!" You know what I'm saying? Like somebody had to drop dime to do that in the first place. And honestly, I mean, it sucks, but I mean, it's a lot of scandalous stuff that goes on that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, we pay tax dollars and everything. We don't, and half that money doesn't benefit us. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of the things where, I mean, like Red says, it's almost like, well, what can you do? It's like, it's almost like a gray area type of thing.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
The bylaw said they probably could put them. Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
All right, what you think about all this, Cups?
No, because I'm reading up on it right now, and they also said another linchpin, and it was, the collusion thing. In May, FBI federal prosecutors were investigating the financial dealings related to group licensing firm. They said they had evidence of Commissioner Roger Goodell and General Counsel Jeff Pash had advised teams to avoid guaranteed money in player contracts. Through the rule, however, there was no collusion by teams to keep salary down until a podcaster dropped a 61-page ruling issued in January that had been kept secret from the public and the union membership, drawing criticism from players. So it was definitely a lot going on. Again, along with the strip club stuff. So, you know, it's definitely a clusterfuck. And J.C. Tretter, he used to play line for the Browns. They said he was next up in line, and he was like, I don't want anything to do with the position. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically two people that they done lost who could be potential candidates to head up the position now.
And I think the thing was nobody knew about the collusion part, like, or at least publicly. It was all done behind closed doors, and we didn't even find out about it until I think the story broke on Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, the 17th.
Yeah. So you know, allegedly, I believe there was, if I remember correctly, Cups, there was a official. I don't know if it was Tretter, but there was an official who I was talking about how he was saying, "Yo, these guys need to just fake injuries, basically. You know, if these teams aren't going to pay them or whatever the case may be, like they can't punish you if you're injured." And so he got in trouble for that. I don't know if it was Tretter or not, but it was somebody within that office.
Right. First, the network ESPN revealed that the union and the NFL struck a confidentiality agreement to keep arbitration details hidden from players and the public. The collusion charge stemmed from a 2022 lawsuit by the PA that teams and the league worked together to avoid fully guaranteed contracts in violation of the CBA. It followed Deshaun Watson signing the fully guaranteed $230. So yeah, it was definitely a lot that was going down. So I just think, like I said, luckily that this shit, like, bro, I don't know why people keep thinking like as long as there's a paper trail, like you're not gonna get away with this shit. Like you outsourcing, you trying to order rides to the strip club and stuff like that with money. That's crazy, dog.
So why are you using my own damn money?
So is baseball the only sport that has a union that's worth anything?
Yes.
Yeah. Because baseball is one thing that's been strict since the beginning. It's like when it first started. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
the NBA union ain't no punk though.
I'm about to say, I thought the NBA did a good one.
NBA paid. Like I know they don't like. I know they don't like the apron thing now. Like I know that's the new wave is talking about how terrible the apron is. But these guys, the thing that I've seen is that the apron has allowed more money on the top end, and it sort of hurts the guys on the bottom end. But I mean, if I'm the guy making $70 million a year right now, I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
And that only happens.
GA.
That only happens because shout out to Devin Booker. That only happens because of the fact that the league bargain. I mean, the players bargained for this deal.
Right.
Like I don't think NBA and the NBA players union they will lock out quick.
They will.
They will lock out quick. Sorry, not doing it. Nope.
Yeah, so we'll see. Things more to come, I'm sure, coming from this story. And then Ruby Rowe.
Yes, sir.
Cups had a question for you.
Uh-oh.
You know,
what you got, man? What you got?
What
Cups,
happened, Tupac? You gotta remind me.
Cups wants to know: are the Chicago Cubs a threat to win the World Series?
It sure is looking that way, right? They definitely look a little strong. I'm not gonna lie. Between them, the Tigers, it's definitely catching me for a loop. They definitely smacked my Yankees up the last two games. Kind of shocked me off. I said, "What the hell?" It's still, like I said, one big thing about baseball, man. There's still a lot of baseball to be played, and it's like just because you got the best record going into the postseason, that don't mean that you're dead fat. Like you can be gone the very next round, the first round. So
Yeah.
I mean, they definitely runners up right now. But it's all in what they're gonna do against the Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? Like we all know everything still got to go through LA Nation as far as on the baseball side of things. Everybody's kind of making a big deal when the Dodgers got smacked up by the Astros a couple weeks ago. But I was just thinking it's just one of the times in the summertime where you're gonna have a bad time. I think Dodgers on like a 6-game losing streak at one point. So it's still we just 3 games. I mean, it was All-Star break just ended, so I'm not gonna say the Cubs gonna be the front runner, but they definitely making it competitive. They definitely making a good case. I'm gonna say that much. They're making a good case.
I'm gonna say, hell no.
I mean, they surprised me back in 2016.
Absolutely not. Well, look. So if we know one thing about baseball postseason is that the pitchers
That's most
are going to
important.
decide the champion.
That's a fact.
And I think the Cubs are one more starter away. I think the Cubs are probably a whole bullpen away.
Mm-hmm.
And while they do have, one of the best offenses in the sport, that don't mean nothing come playoff time. And I also think that Matt Shaw came in with a lot of hopes, and that 208 ain't getting them nowhere, so they better be looking for a third baseman too if they want to go further.
I agree.
Taking it further.
You know what I'm saying? But now that Residente's falling asleep on us.
I'm not falling asleep. I'm working.
Hold on, wait, no.
I'm working.
Before we get out this, John, y'all already know, man. Cubs got a list.
Cubs got a list.
Phelps got a list and a 1-minute pause after he said list.
Oh no, because I thought my signal was breaking up. That was my fault. All right, so look, here we go. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
16 names. Players in NBA history with the most games of at least 40 field goal attempts.
Shit.
At least 40 field goal attempts?
Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt's one.
No, he is not on this list.
Michael Jordan.
And I'm gonna help y'all out a little bit. Numbers 5 through 16 all have one game. 1 through 4 are the only people with multiple games.
So
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, number 2 with 4.
Kobe.
Number 1 with 10.
Allen Iverson.
Number 4 with 3.
Bernard King.
Is not on this list.
I'm gonna take a wild stab. Trae Young.
Who said Brody?
Russell Westbrook, yeah. And James Harden.
Russell Westbrook, number 3 with 3. James Harden, number 9 with 1. Everybody else only got one game.
Trae Young.
Is not on this list.
Devin Booker.
Is number 10.
Dame Lillard.
Is not on this list.
Gilbert Arenas.
Is not on this list.
Shaq.
Bird.
Shaq, number 14.
LeBron.
Not on the list.
I know he had 38. I thought, Mike says Tony Delk.
Not on this list.
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce is not on this list.
Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry.
Kawhi Leonard is not on this list.
Vince Carter.
Is not on this list.
Did you say Steph? Steph's not on the list either?
Nope.
Yeah, I can't imagine
What's my college basketball team? 2-5.
Okay.
Basketball?
I've never heard you talk about college basketball.
Yeah, I don't know.
The same as college football.
Okay.
So,
yeah, it's going to be Michigan. So are we
Dylan
talking
Howard.
about? Let's see. Who went to Michigan that took a lot of shots?
Jalen?
Who?
Jalen Rose?
No.
Trey Burke.
Chris Webber.
Chris Webber, with his 40 attempts, he put up a 51-point game.
That's a nasty 50-point
Wow.
game.
You don't like,
You should be ashamed of yourself.
You don't like 50 points on 40 shots.
You took 40 shots to
47
get 50 points. You are a nasty man.
47
You should be
attempts and he
arrested.
scored 51.
Ooh. David Robinson.
It's not on this list. Oh, wait, yes.
Wow.
Yes, he
I
is.
know
I'm
he had
sorry.
the
David
71
Robinson.
Yeah.
David Robinson, 41 attempts, 71 points.
71 points. Yeah, to win the scoring title.
Yeah, and he got he's also
Oh, yeah, they let him, they let him
Then he
get
got, that was
points.
the year
Yeah.
he got waxed by Olajuwon probably too.
getting waxed is overstating.
Speaking of
that.
which, y'all that one.
Yeah, he didn't get waxed. He didn't get waxed. That's like, you know.
I don't know. He was at
Getting
the
waxed,
car
like,
wash.
yo, I beat your ass. Like, it wasn't like that. We see
He
that
took
one
he
highlight
took
where
that
he's
man to
all,
the car wash.
yeah, but
You know what I'm saying? And he put the rainbow shit on his windshield. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Dave Robinson held his own against Hakeem.
All right. Let's see. 40 shots. 40 shots. How many more we got left?
I'm gonna give y'all that one. Hakeem, 40 points.
Oh damn!
Oh, Mike said Scott Skiles.
You're a nasty man, dude.
Scott.
You shoot 40 points, you get 40.
No.
You shoot
Oh
40.
no, that was my bad. That was Unc with that. Unc said Scott Skiles.
Wait, so the list is saying how many people have the most 40 field
40,
goals?
40 shot games.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then
yeah,
Mike
The,
said
the logo,
Rick
Barry
Barry.
West.
No, a lot of these are new people.
Oh, dude. Did you say
Donovan
that?
Mitchell.
Mm.
Your boy,
No.
light skin. What's his
Oh,
name?
Donovan Mitchell got it. Donovan Mitchell?
No Donovan Mitchell?
No Donovan.
Let's see.
Bo Nix. No.
Does MD have one?
Yeah, I thought I said Bo.
Somebody y'all love
Does MD have one?
is on with
What?
47 points.
Oh, Allen Iverson.
No.
Oh, they said Robinson already.
Oh,
47 shots in a game, and it
Oh,
ain't
Melo.
Donovan Mitchell.
You said Kevin Love?
Somebody
no, I said Melo.
y'all love.
All right, so Mike says Bob Pettit.
Somebody was
You know, said Unc says Kemba Walker, and Mike says Joel Embiid, which I think Jack said too.
Who,
I
Jalen
didn't say
Brown?
Joel Embiid.
Somebody said Joel Embiid.
Well,
I think
Embiid,
Joel
41
Embiid.
attempts.
I said Embiid earlier.
Unc says Paul George.
No Paul George. My bad, Red.
You said
Jalen
somebody
Brunson.
So with 41 attempts and 50 points.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson, 47 attempts, 1 point.
Dog, underwater,
Kill
dog.
Bridges.
All right, yeah, you broke up. I don't know if that was correct or not.
Y'all hear me?
Now,
Yeah, the last
you
one
know
was
what you're
Jalen
doing?
Brunson.
47 attempts, 61 points.
47 attempts. At least he got the 61. Jesus.
And then
That's crazy.
Embiid, he has a teammate on this list with 41 attempts and 52 points.
Not Tyler. Not Tyler.
What's the boy's
Tyrese.
name? Max,
Tyrese
Tyrese.
Maxey, 41 attempts, 52 points.
That's crazy. Out of
He must have been the only one player. Embiid definitely was hurt that game.
No, y'all thought Weber's joke was nasty. This is a really nasty 40 attempts and 42 points.
Who the hell was that?
You sure that ain't
Memphis
Donovan
great.
Mitchell?
Not Ja.
Memphis, dude, Ja?
No,
Jamal Murray.
Desmond Bain?
no.
T-Rex.
All right, Mike says Dominique Wilkins. Unc says KD.
You said a Memphis great.
Dylan Brooks.
Dominique Wilkins, 42 attempts, 38
Oh
points.
my God.
All right. And Unc says KD.
KD is not on the list.
42 attempts.
KD is
38
a
points.
freaking as hell. That nigga score. If he take 40 shots, you know it's going crazy.
Dog,
If he takes
42
40 shots, he probably at least gonna have 80
38
points
points.
easy.
Yeah.
Does Tim Duncan have a 40-shot game?
That
No,
was
he
out.
does not.
He did. Hold on. We didn't get the Memphis great yet.
Oh, Memphis. He said. Oh,
He did. He said it was. Shit.
is it Mark Gasol? Zebo.
Headband.
Zebo.
Zach Randolph. Zebo. 40
Zebo, you said
attempts,
Zebo.
42 points.
Dog, these guys are awful.
Hey,
These
yo.
guys are awful. It's crazy.
We have a guard on the list. 44 attempts, 44
Sound
points.
like Westbrook, but I think we said him already.
Is that D Wade?
No, new guy.
Anthony Edwards.
Tyrese Halliburton.
No.
Now Hallie.
What team is he
Allie
on?
ain't taking no 44 shots.
Probably take
No.
40 shots. Jesus.
Yeah, you right about it. You right point there. Yeah, you right. Yeah, Hallie definitely not. Yeah.
What team is he on?
I'm just throwing names out right now.
Let's see. Luca.
Right now, he is currently a Pelican.
Brandon Ingram?
DeJounte Murray.
Shit. CJ McCollum.
DeJounte Murray, 44 attempts,
In
44
no,
points.
in no world should DeJounte Murray be taking 40 shots.
What about
First of all,
what about Luca?
I think we
Okay.
covered the list. All right. Kobe, MJ, Westbrook, Iverson. Those are only people with multiple games. And then we got Maxey, 41 attempts, 52 points. Brunson, 47 for 61 points. DeJounte Murray, 44 attempts, 44 points. Embiid, 41 attempts and 70 points. Harden, 49 points, 41 attempts. Booker, 40 attempts, 70 points. Zebo, 40 and 42 points. Chris Webber, 47 attempts, 51 points. Olajuwon, 40 attempts, 48. Shaq, 40 attempts, 49 points. The General, the Admiral, had 41 attempts, 71 points. And Dominique Wilkins had 42 attempts with 38 points.
That's bad.
Human highlight reel.
But hold on. Chris Webber's game was 47 attempts, 51 points, 26 boards, and 5
That is-
assists.
Hold up. How many
Hey,
shots?
26 boards,
Wow.
crazy.
Hit? How many shots did he hit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 26.
You
On
said what happened?
that C Web game, how many did he actually hit?
Hold on.
47 shots.
Wow, 24. 24 of them Jones, and he was 3 of 6 from the line.
Oh, that don't sound like a bad game.
He was throwing them things up there, dog.
He was trying to win. He was trying to win, man.
What's the most shot attempts in the game? Is the 40? What's the most?
The Rangers finally got on the board.
Most shot attempts in the game, I think it's 63, ain't it?
Hold on, yeah, hold on. Wait, I'll look it up and see what
I
kind of
think it's
list it is.
63.
But I know Jordan has the playoff record
so
with
they pulled
63
him.
points.
Hey,
What's that?
2-5. Schoolball or Schemes? Who you
63.
taking?
Skeens.
I was right.
63.
Hey.
Yeah, Schemes. That's the Schemes.
How do I know that?
Schoolball.
Oh yeah, Schoolball is definitely winning the Cy Young.
I mean, just his last. He's definitely
Yeah.
easy. I mean, they just pulled him out of the game, and the Rangers just scored. That's the funny part about it.
Most shot attempts 63.
2-5. Did you see me on TV on Friday?
Sorry, team.
I did not watch SmackDown on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I was doing anniversary things.
I feel that.
Oh yeah.
I will say I was on TV a lot. Didn't
Oh,
realize
you were?
I was on TV a lot.
Yep. And once we wrap up here, I'm gonna do some more anniversary things.
When did SmackDown hysterical? When did SmackDown become a Friday night show?
A couple years back, maybe a few years back.
Because I remember it was Thursday night SmackDown.
Yeah, it's been within the last
5 years, right?
5 to 7 years or so.
No, it's not. It's Will. It's Mike P. Dallas Knight. It's Will 63.
Yeah, Wilt also led the league in assists one year.
Yeah.
Will Chamberlain is him. Oh, fun fact. When I went to Friday Night SmackDown, this guy in the line decided that he wanted to argue with me about LeBron being the best player ever. And I was like, bro, we are at a WWE event.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a damn about none of that. And he was just like, yeah, well, LeBron's the best. I said, well, technically Kareem is. And he was like, who? I said, Kareem. He was like, I don't understand why you would say Kareem. Like, I was like, high school, college.
He won on every level.
Olympic.
3 years and only lost one game.
I said he has the most MVPs.
I had the greatest shot in the
He's like, man, I've never heard none of this.
Yes, Friday Night SmackDown.
I've never heard
none of this. Like, oh yeah. You're definitely not somebody who's worth debating.
Where were your seats at? Where were your seats at, Jack?
My seats were right behind the ring, the second level up. I'll send y'all a video in a second. I got a video of me playing with the belt.
Only in America, baby.
Let me see.
I was gonna give you props on your Jimmy Jam Terry Lewis hat.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I've been saying that Kareem is the best basketball player of all time. Like,
you are lying, Michael.
Forever, I've been saying it.
I've been saying Kareem was
honestly. Me and Kenny have had that debate literally since 2009.
Yeah, I was saying Kareem was the GOAT. I was saying Kareem was the GOAT back when I was in high school.
I've been saying Kareem was the GOAT. I remember we did the men lie, women lie, numbers don't all time.
Yes, way back in those days.
Like in 2010 or 11.
I mean, he retired as the all-time leading scorer.
I forgot. That's crazy.
Yeah. Dog, that's the research I was trying to look up. I still have all the research that I did for that, dog.
I think I took some cliff notes.
Nah, I pulled the rankings from every major publication. Like I had all of them, 1 through 100, and then I had pulled I did rankings from like ranker.com. I had done, and then I set it up in like a bracket style tournament challenge, and like I had seeds north, south, east, west, like, and then we had people to meet in the middle. I want to say that Wilt got knocked out way earlier than I would have liked, but I just came out of it with such a respect for Kareem. And I was like, Michael Jordan won, but I was like, Doug, Kareem is him. Like it ain't. It's him. It's bro.
There you go.
What made the switch? I guess it's just the way Michael Jordan did it. I guess you know what I'm saying.
You gotta
There was a lot of great players.
Well, Michael Jordan had the machine.
He's the first global superstar.
Timing. Yes, timing.
Well, he also had the machine behind him too.
Timing.
Yeah, I'm saying he was global on purpose. Like it was definitely a machine behind him. And I mean, Mike could have had 6 MVPs just like LeBron could, but voter fatigue. Mm-hmm. And Kareem would be the greatest of all time if Kareem was not a Muslim.
I think
he
Kareem
wasn't so anti the system.
I was saying, I think his personality. I could agree with
you. Know what I'm saying?
He's definitely. He's with Tim Duncan.
Everybody be like, "Oh, the greatest shooters of all time." Nobody ever mentions Chris Jackson. Why?
Well, I think Kareem falls into that Kobe category that we were talking about earlier, where he didn't get a lot of the credit that he deserved because people didn't like him.
He's taller than everybody and a weak ass shot.
Didn't give Kareem any credit.
Shit, that was a shot that couldn't.
Well, Will Chamberlain stopped it twice. There's footage of it too.
Jack, you didn't take your family to the game?
Ariel's right next to me.
I mean, 2 times out of 1,000. Is that a good stat?
She Asian, bro.
He said he blocked it twice out of 1,000 shots.
Nah, like Kareem is him, bro.
Mike sound like them dudes that be like Will Chamberlain played against 5'10" white boys,
which is crazy. Because again, as I always like to remind everyone, which is again another fact that I found, there are more Hall of Fame centers from Wilt Chamberlain's era than from any other era in NBA history.
That's probably the era that had the most.
God, it was a big man's game.
I don't know what that means. Like, why do we act like?
Exactly.
So why do we act like if something happens that invalidates somebody? Like, oh, Wilt blocked Kareem's shot. Kareem sucks, or like hey, this person got dumped on.
Only
on
first of all,
This guy's terrible.
nobody with a brain is thinking like that for real. It's just
Nah.
Like-
nowadays,
No,
people
that's
to
like you know, like if I saw like say Antonio Brown kill Darrell Revis on a route, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah,
Darrell
Revis
Revis
is
ass.
overrated.
Doug, there are literally people who'll be like, "Hey man, this dude ain't that good at basketball. My cousin shook him up when he was in like in middle school. He played against him in middle school and he crossed him over one time. He ain't that good."
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like that's what I'm saying. Like even with what I just did to David Robinson, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, Hakeem dominated David Robinson.
Yeah, that's why.
Like, bro, don't even put him in my top 20, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Hakeem ended that argument.
Who disrespected Kobe?
That's what I wish social media came out a little bit earlier than when it did. I wish social media would have came out. Let's say
I wish
85.
social media never would have come up in a
85
lot of
on.
cases. The
I
only
wish
reason
you could log on, Mike.
Well, but I'm saying,
Social media has ruined the world,
Where we
bro.
at now.
So what is all right? Last question, and then I gotta go for real. Last question.
yeah, you gotta go do
What is disrespect?
What is disrespect? Oh, were you talking about when he said Kobe?
Yeah, I mean, just in general, what is disrespect? Because if I
Disrespect is
say,
just
like, if I say, yo, this guy is a top 4 player in NBA history, like, you can't tell me I disrespected somebody. Or like, if I say, hey, like the person that is the leading scorer when he retired of all time is the best player ever. You can't say I disrespected Michael Jordan.
You can't
Oh,
say
you're absolutely right, but-
Like
and
if I say Magic is better than Kobe, that's not disrespect.
and like Doug, okay, the whole like list thing, Kobe at 11 is not disrespect. If I say Kobe was the
He's
57th
the 11th greatest basketball player ever. It's not. You're right.
if I
Like
say he was the 57th greatest player of all time, or he shouldn't have been on the top 75, that's disrespect.
I don't know.
But I mean,
Kobe's
even with that, if you say somebody is the 60th best player to ever touch the NBA,
basketball,
that is still amazing.
That's still not Right. When it's still,
You would have disrespected Chris Webber until you found out about this 51-point game.
I hate that.
51 to 26.
I hate that so much. The
Yeah,
only
like-
reason- the only-
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I don't understand how Cowboy Mike is really acting like saying Kareem is the GOAT is disrespectful in any type of way. The nigga is the greatest winner ever.
yeah, dude.
Mike just cranked controversy, y'all. You got to understand Mike game.
No, I just
Nah,
don't
he really believes it though. That's the thing.
Mike is
He
crazy
really
headlines.
believes it. I
I know,
understand
right?
it.
There's dudes that played 20 years that did not do what Kareem did.
That's what I don't
Like-
understand. Like, I don't know what disrespect means anymore.
MJ
It's
scored more points preseason. Who gives a
it's
fuck
like-
about the preseason?
like,
Kobe,
I don't
Kobe
want
played.
to make this.
Wait. Kobe played as long as Kareem did and did not do what Kareem did.
And he had 3-pointers.
Like I don't want to make this. I don't want to make this political or whatever. But it's like when you listen to people talk and they be like, "He's a communist," and it's like you don't even know what communist means. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what is disrespect? I don't know what disrespect is, because if I say that you're the best of your peers or number 2 in your peer group, and then I extrapolate that and say, at worst, because on my list I had Kobe like number 8. So I'm like, I think that you're the 8th best player to ever touch the NBA.
Yo,
If that's disrespect me all day.
But this is the thing. This is the thing, right? So Mike just said he didn't play his first 2 years. We can't act like that matters. We can only go off of facts.
That's it.
We can only go off of facts.
That's all.
I am the biggest Kobe fan ever, nigga. Right there, boom. But we can't just be like, oh well, you know, his first 3 years don't count.
No, those
The
count.
last 3 years don't count.
Well, that's Jordan math, right? Because we don't count the Washington years.
I count the Washington years because the
I count the
Washington years are
Washington
good years that people
No,
keep
I count
trying to
the
pretend are
Washington
bad.
years
No, they were
the
good
first 6
individually,
years.
but they didn't make the playoffs.
But
You know,
yeah, that's true.
meanwhile, the Lakers are making the playoffs, and we're
But
like,
I hate how everybody says Jordan went to the Wizards and he was just ass. Like, bro, he was great.
he wasn't asked, but they didn't make the playoffs.
He
And
wasn't
I was told
Jordan.
it was about winning. So you know what I mean? Like, if you ain't even making the play, because he just called Kevin Durant a loser, right?
Yeah, which
You know what I'm saying? So Jordan was a loser in Washington, right?
He was a loser too. Yeah, he was definitely was a loser.
Or is
in
that
Washington.
disrespect too?
No, that's
Yeah.
solid. I mean, like I said, he had his numbers, but like I said, they lost. The same thing, like I said with KD. KD had
Kobe-
his numbers, but
Kobe
Phoenix
and
lost.
T-Mac.
So it's like,
Kobe, T-Mac, and Vince Carter were all on the same level in 2003.
They were. Then Kobe took the mantle and ran with it.
Like,
Kobe
come
was
on,
not
man.
the best player from
And
22.
saying that T-Mac and Vince Carter are in the same conversation as Kobe, there's no disrespect anywhere in that. Like
None.
anywhere in that.
None.
If I said that they finished their career on the same level as Kobe, that would be disrespect.
That would be disrespectful.
That would be
You know
disrespect.
what I mean? But at the time,
Because them niggas couldn't score 60 points if they wanted to.
No.
Like they could score 60 if they wanted
that's why I'd be confused. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the words that we use, we just throw them out there like disrespect, hating.
I think
You know,
disrespect is
Tony's-
only when you say asinine things.
Like disrespect would be if I said Skip Bayless was the best sports analyst of all time. That would be disrespect to everybody that came in the game.
Yeah, especially when because Mad Dog Russo is.
oh hell no, I know that's full of shit, but hey, oh man, y'all see Skip getting back on television?
Mike, you doing it already. You doing it. We didn't say that they're on his level. We're saying that at a point they were, but Kobe obviously passed them. We're not saying that sitting here
that's what I'm
today.
talking about. That's why I say he got to get on the mic because like he's purposely not hearing the words that are being spoken.
Damn, he
I
went for
literally said
ownership.
1
He didn't
year.
go- Look, Jordan had a pretty damn good year that second year in Washington. He was playing injured. He played all 82 games. There's nothing to take away from that. But they didn't make the playoffs.
He was on a bad knee too.
You know, that's what I'm saying. And I'm giving him credit for that.
No, I'm saying yeah, but I'm just saying like a lot of people be like, yeah, Jordan and the Wizards was dog shit. Honestly, the only thing that I hate about Michael Jordan going to the Wizards is he took away his ability to have the highest points per game ever. If he never went to the Wizards, he retires with the highest PPG ever. But now it goes back to Wilt because Jordan decided to average.
Oh, well, that's his fault.
It is his fault.
He could have got ownership without trying to play for him. I mean, he's Michael Jordan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could have got ownership without playing for the Wizards at any point.
We gonna make sure you can
With those
tap in
ugly
next time,
pajama
Cowboy Mike.
uniforms.
I don't know
You
what
know what I
And
mean?
now Mike is lying.
Yes, sir.
They literally
Make
were
sure you
trying to
tap
go
in.
to the playoffs. They had a team that was dead set on going. They had Rip Hamilton. They had Jerry Stackhouse. The team was good. You got to stop.
So
We
now,
gotta- That's revisionist.
wait. So now you're telling me that Michael Jordan, the guy that y'all tell me is the greatest winner of all time, just wanted to play for fun and had no interest in making a play.
That's what he's saying to make a terrible point.
I don't.
Terrible point.
Yeah, we don't reach that goddamn 2 hour.
Yeah,
10 minute-
2 hours.
We done reached that Jordan rules portion of the show.
That too.
I
Okay,
gotta argue with the comments.
okay.
Yeah. Just like
Let
Kobe,
the-
right? You know what I'm saying? Like those last couple of years he played for the Lakers, he knew they weren't winning shit.
At all.
He was just collecting checks.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But on that note, y'all,
We don't reach that goddamn
Oh, by the way, Cam
2
Newton.
hour motherfucking.
thanks for
Newton.
tuning into the Hot Box.
What happened with Cam Newton?
Oh, Cam Newton is big.
Well, you know him and Ryan Clark.
We got a hot box note.
You know what I'm saying? The Hot Box. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the
You know what I'm
bottom.
saying? Where we got our esteemed host / head coach, Styrofoam Ralph, Kayshawn Booty's #1 fan. You know what I'm saying?
The one with the most. This year, my first draft pick. I'm gonna let y'all know now, bro. I'm taking numero uno. Jalen Pope.
Narissa, you did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I drew it.
You
know
did so
what I'm saying?
good, Narissa. Good job.
You know what I'm saying?
Good
Cups
job.
will have you know that Drake May
Hey,
is better than Justin Herbert.
I'll
Hey,
take it.
fantasy
You gonna prove it
draft,
this year?
fantasy draft show, August 28th. Make sure y'all join us for that fantasy draft.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Then we
For
got
sure.
Yes, sir.
defending champion fan. You know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
man.
The OTC of the Philadelphia Eagles,
Come on,
the
man.
one and only
Put your one up. There it is.
Radical Jack.
There it is.
And then we got the one and only hot box baseball aficionado.
Roomy.
You know what I'm saying? He out here picking Cy Young winners. He out here telling you the pitchers that need help in these streets. But he a sorry ass Yankee fan too.
Damn.
Tell him.
He is.
And he said Barry didn't do it.
Roomy Rowe. And he will not beat you over the head
Yes, sir.
with Tom Brady being the GOAT because everybody already acknowledges that.
Ta-da.
Everybody
Hey, Rumi Rowe.
already acknowledges y'all.
Okay.
Hey, Rumi Rowe.
Literally.
Yes,
Rumi
sir.
Rowe. My
Yes,
daughter
sir.
was at the All-Star home run derby.
And from the comments,
Yeah, I know you told me that. I seen that when y'all told me that. That was amazing,
and
man.
from the comments, you know what I'm saying, he goes by many names, but we call him the one. And he will have you know that the Eagles getting the smackdown in week 1.
Hey, I hope he's ready. Because I
Dallas Mike. We got
You know he
Unc
gonna-
in
he
the
gonna try to
comments.
avoid
What up,
everything.
Unc? You know what
He
I'm saying?
ain't gonna
Steel
be on the
City.
he ain't gonna hit the link.
Yes. And
He
then,
ain't gonna
you
hit
know what
the
I'm saying?
link.
Then of course we got coming to you live from the Chuck. You know what I'm saying? South Carolina's own. And I ain't talking about Chris Middleton.
Mm-mm.
El Residente, San Jose. And he won't say it, so I'll say it for him. Fuck the Rams.
Hey, you heard it. You heard it here first.
Wait, fuck the Rams. What the Rams do?
Heard it
it
here
here
first in the
first.
hot box.
What
What
did the
the
Rams
Rams
do?
do to catch this straight?
Then of course
You know
I
what
am.
I'm saying?
2-5. We will be back tomorrow. We will be back Thursday. We will be back Friday. We will be back next Sunday.
That's right.
But above all else,
Fuck
Aaron
Tyler
Rodgers.
your
Perry.
wake ups.
Aaron Rodgers.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers. Fuck Kevin Durant. Fuck Rudy Gobert, aka Rudy Chamberlain. And
Yeah.
we keeping them in. Wait, now that we got the panel here, are we keeping Tyler Perry in the list?
Yeah,
Yes.
Tyler Perry stays on the list.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
He's cemented. KD,
Fuck
KD is
Tyler
my
Perry.
is my possible.
My son was
And-
walking behind me. He said, "Look, Papa, I'm in your steps."
And Malice is still better than Pusha T.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
we
watch
are
out for
doing
that Tyler. Watch out for that Tyler album coming out tomorrow.
Hey, I'm actually gonna listen. I'm
I
actually
wanna
gonna
listen.
listen.
That's
You
how
know,
the track looks. It looks crazy.
He gonna be rapping.
And check out that Raekwon the Chef album.
Hey, look,
Emperor
man,
and
we
New
rolling
Clothes.
the
Hey,
windows
hey,
down.
go Birds.
Roll the windows
My Eagles
down
flag.
on that.
The children.
We rolling the windows down. We let
All right,
them
y'all, the
smoke,
smoke
man.
has
Smoke
cleared.
next time.
This is the Sunday smoke rally.